What's up everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K23 Challenge Series video. And today, I'm returning to the Impossible Challenge Series, and in this series, I take on some of the hardest golf courses in the game on extreme course conditions and try to get to a score of even or better on Master TGC Tour's difficulty settings. So today, I'm returning to the truly impossible golf course, Central Park AG, for my 45th attempt at this challenge. This golf course, designed by the legend Alan Greenspud, has been a true test. This has been insane, but we are still fighting and still trying to take down this golf course. Today, attempt 45 here at Central Park AG. I need all your all's one times, all the hype and positive encouraging comments, just like always. If you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It always helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and you can check my full challenge series playlist down in the description below. I also have a challenge playlist for my first impossible challenge on the series, where we took down the Predator AG on the 11th attempt in my best round of golf of all time, and maybe today will be my new best round of golf. Let's do this, everybody. Today is the day, March 29th, 2024. Ryan Gamer versus Central Park AG. Come on. You all already know the course. Central Park AG by Alan Greenspun. The settings are the same. We got back tees, pin location number 4, very high winds blowing in the north direction. We got very firm fairways, very firm greens, very fast green speeds, default time of day, and weather. It is time. Get your coffee, your snacks, whatever you need. Get your one times ready. Cheers, everybody. Let's play some golf.
Hi there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K23. It's so great to have you as part of the game. And we are starting out today with a par 4 first hole. All you got to do is hit it straight up the middle, and then we'll take it from there.
That's right. John makes a great point. All you got to do is hit it straight. Somebody left a comment on one of my older videos in this Impossible Challenge series that stood out to me, and they said, Ryan, just have fun. Treat this like any other round. Just have fun out there. Don't put as much pressure on yourself. Just play the game, have fun. That's when you play your best. That's what we're going to do. Attempt number 45 starts now. Beautiful. Nothing fancy here. Even if it goes in the bunker, it's not a big deal. That's actually perfect. What a start. Let's stay focused today. That's a key.
Second shot here on the first.
On the rounds I'm more focused, I play some of the best golf. Let's focus up today. I'm going to go hybrid here. Let the wind blow it back. Swing felt amazing at the range. Some of the best swings I've had in a long time. Swing, plane, and tempo. So hopefully that's a sign of good things to come here.
Something went wrong there. Okay, third shot.
Something went wrong, John. That's where we were aiming. And I got my Cincinnati Reds red on. MLB season's here, everybody. You all ready for a Reds World Series? It's coming soon. Stay tuned. I'm so pumped for baseball. So fired up. Okay, here we go. Focus up. Sand wedge. Steady right to left wind. It's a little bit in our face as we aim more to the right. That's a little confusing, right? That is a little confusing. Gap wedge is too much. It's got to be the sand wedge here. Problem is this lie, right? So I'm going to de-loft a bit. Add some spin. Just got to hope the wind plays like I expect. That's perfect. That is perfect. Wow, that took a hop. Even with quite a bit of backspin. Please hold on the green. That's going to play just fine.
Decent approach there. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one?
This is honestly a more simpler putt than to the right. This very makeable. 22 feet, uphill 2 inches. Right to left, right where the ball sits. And then it moves left to right and stays that way most of the way. Most of the break is at the end. Gotta hit this firm. Come on.
Oh,
Welcome to Central Park AG, everybody.
this one's just 3 feet.
That's heartbreaking. What a putt, too. Sometimes that goes in this game. We've seen that same putt go in before on the same spot. You just never know. Hey,
So far, so good.
you're going for, if you get a bogey
One
on this hole,
over
you're on
today.
pace. It's so hard to par that hole, but pars, when you get them, it's like an eagle on that hole. Bogeys are like
Here we
pars.
go. Par 4
like-
ahead of you.
Wow, that was close. That was so close. So now we're back to the wind that we were used to for a while. Last week, the wind threw us for a loop, didn't it? It went back to the old wind, because even though it's north and very high, if you've watched this entire series, you know how much the wind changes. But last week we discovered that there's no sense to go for this bunker. Put it back in this area is the way to play it. You're left with such a good shot over those trees. I think. I mean, even if you can't, it's a better shot than hitting it into the water. So that's something that I've changed recently
Was a good one.
because of
And
this.
second shot here on the
This
second
is
hole.
such a better shot. It took me 44 attempts to learn this. So thank you all for your comments. You know, hey, I'm serious though. You're all's positive, encouraging comments and like giving strategies, not just blasting me for making a decision. You all are like, hey Ryan, I saw what you did here. I like it, but this is what you could do in the future. That's the best constructive feedback you could ever leave. But thank you all for being awesome. It means a lot. So I am going up and over. There was actually multiple comments on this golf hole throughout the past. I never did, but I think you all are right with this approach. We're about to find out. Hold that thought.
Ah,
Oh, you all were right. But
Right
my
off
swing
the tree.
wasn't. Yeah. Huh. That was the shot. I put a little bit of draw on it.
you might need a club or two extra.
Into
from
the
here.
wind.
This is really deep.
And when you miss the swing, bad things can happen. And there's an example of that. We've holed out from here before. You all remember that? How could you forget it, right? Oh, these first two holes are insane. Like, truly. You're just trying to survive these first few holes. And then birdie number 3. We can make par here. We know what to do. You gotta get it up on this tier right here. Maybe we don't. I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. What do we do on hole 2? I want everybody out there. Just put a hole 2 comment out there. Hole 2, I want you to say driver or 3-wood. I don't think driver's the play there. What benefit does driver give us? It gives you a shot into the trees, maybe a shot into the, maybe you're in the water, or maybe you have a shot from that bunker, which is extremely hard. I just don't think you gain anything. I don't know. That's
Ooh, I think
perfect.
this could be good.
That is perfect. Oh, not if it gets all the way up there. It is a good thing that clipped the fringe. I still think it's going to roll back. Yeah, that was so close to being great. That's all the way down. Okay, that's all right.
All right, back in the fairway. Now let's go for the green. Yeah, this one's your 4th shot.
Let's flop it. We've hit the shot before. Nothing fancy. Get in. Go in. Come back. What a beautiful shot, though. Are you kidding me?
Here is a bogey putt.
That might be one of the clutchest shot I've hit. We're still alive. We've had 6 birdies in
That
rounds
putt
before on this
scored.
challenge.
Back-to-back
We
bogeys.
birdied 12 last week,
All right, you're sitting
which
at
is the
2
impossible
over.
hole. We could do this.
A little windy for my liking out there. Be careful.
We escaped that one without a double is pretty impressive. That could have been a disaster. This wind, it's the preferred wind here. I love this wind. It's usually the consistent wind here for me. I wish it was a little bit more at our back, but
Ooh,
The
can we get a
pull,
bounce to
the
right,
pull.
please?
The pull slow is not a good combo there, so I like that wind to be a little bit more at the back. That was the tough part about crosswinds. There's so many
Well,
different
missed the green
variables,
there on
right?
that one.
The degree that it
Okay,
is
from the green side
crosswind
bunker. Let's
is going to
nestle this
affect
one
how
in
much
nice and
distance
close.
is added to the shot, how much the wind is going to affect it with regards left to right. And there's a lot of inconsistencies, right? It's just like in real golf. So it's a very tough shot to set up. If the wind blows that a little bit more and I hit a perfect tempo, we're in a great spot. Good news is we can get up and down from here. Good touch. Good touch.
And you've got this much left to save par on this one.
You have to land that a bit short. That shot's deceiving because if you splash that up by the hole, a lot of times it's going to roll all the way down off the screen. 13 feet uphill 2 inches. It's tough. It's tough. It's going to be more right to left.
Well, the putt appears to be online.
Yes. Big start.
putt drops.
2
There's
over
your
through
par.
3. We got this. Let's birdie 4. We've done it a few times. It can be birdied. Has to have a good drive though.
All right, 2 over par at the moment.
This is the
And
wind
this
you
par
want.
5 hole, pretty lengthy one as well. Well, this could
Get lucky,
maybe roll its
please.
way into the rough,
Please get
possibly.
lucky. We got pretty lucky. This is not how the swing was at the range. It's a little bit off right now.
Here's your second shot on the 4th.
This is not good. Okay, well, the problem with that slow there and the push on the swing plane, the wind is not going to affect the ball very much, right? You're just basically taking that wind's effect out. So instead of landing this to the left of the fairway, we're left with this. And there's almost no shot here. There's a couple options that you have, and they're all dangerous. They're out of bounds up there to the left. That would leave us 160 from the rough. A clear shot to the green. We've never shot from there. Problem is, no, we can't do that. We'll clip a tree. Wow. You almost have to lay this one back into this area, left with 240. And then you take birdie out of the play. That'd be like right here. No, we can't do that. I'm not convinced that would be any easier. The other shot is making you all nervous. The other shot is a punch shot right through there. You're like, Ryan, what gap? What do you mean through there? Well, through those trees, right? It is the impossible challenge. Why not take an impossible shot here on hole 4?
Hope this one's into the tree. Oh, something went amiss. Setting up for our
Ryan
third
almost
shot.
got knocked out on that one. Ryan almost got knocked out on that one. That ball hit that tree. That honestly was the play. Did you all see? We hit it the perfect height. We really did. This is what would have happened if that ball does not come off to the right there. That was so close to being perfect.
And setting up for your 4th stroke here.
We can still par. But this is where the ball would have been. That would have been fantastic. This is when you have to go for it. Like, you have to. So, pitching wedge, cross tailwind, little D-loft. You got to go for it. It's going to come off to the right. The wind's going to blow it back. Fast and pull. I've never been here.
That was just a little off on that approach.
You know, you play this challenge 44 times, now 45th. You think you found it all, but clearly not. That is incredible. You know, that might be one of the best flop shots. I've hit probably 2 of my best flop shots ever in this round. You gotta fight. That was exceptional. Come on. Come on, Ryan.
It could be a good one.
You gotta clean up the tempo.
Right,
you know,
goes down and there's your bogey.
I always say this. Good golf doesn't cut it. Great golf doesn't cut it. It's got to be perfect golf for me to beat this golf course.
Over par.
We haven't had that perfect swing yet. We've been close.
Tailwind on this hole.
Got to clean it up. It was great at the range. I was feeling great. But, you know, it's much different when you get onto the tee on this challenge. The nerves of this challenge, you know, it's tough to compare with anything. You can't really emulate it, right? The play here. Gonna be smart here this time. I'm not even attacking it. We've put ourselves in terrible positions, and it seemed like the consensus has been in the comments,
well,
Ryan,
that's a missed green.
send it to the right.
Okay, from the green side rough.
Because this shot's not too bad. We can chip this in. Up a little bit of D-loft on this. Attack it. And be on our way. One time like you've never one time before. We need a huge break here. That's perfection. Come on. That's a big time shot. But
and to save par,
I present to you one of the toughest putts you will have if you never played this. If you just watched this challenge, you know, I challenge you all to see this putt. It's insane. And you've got to make it. And you've got to hit it aggressive. You know, if you miss this, no matter what, it's rolling all the way down. Like, it's just what's going to happen.
looking pretty
so
good.
You hit aggressive. You know, if you miss it, you're in trouble. Hey, we are not out of this challenge. We fight. We fight. Come on.
And that'll leave you at 3 over for the day.
Got it down on the swing.
Made it to the 6th hole.
That's it. That's perfect. Got it down on the swing. Let's get all of our bad shots out of the way. Hopefully we have.
Well, that'll work for you.
Such a dangerous shot. Honestly, this is one of the scariest shots on this golf hole. We've hit it good for a long time. We haven't hit it out of bounds in a long time on this hole. But I hope if you're new to this series,
yards out.
That shot is insane. Anywhere to the left, out of bounds. Anywhere to the right, out of bounds. 100 yards, uphill 10. I always land this short. Now this is tricky. Look at the wind. The wind is just a little bit different than it has been in this specific north direction. This is gonna play challenging. I think we gotta go gap wedge to make sure it gets up there.
Oh, a little too much.
Wow, see, that's the thing with that wind. You just don't know.
Well, you missed the approach.
We've had that shot get killed by the wind into the bunker. John, are you not disappointed? Are you not disappointed? Almost wasn't able to get the impossible challenge in this week. You know, maybe we should have took the week off. But I know you all want to. I know you all don't want to see a week off. I'm trying my best to get one in for you each week. Hold, 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 hold. That's a huge chip shot. Our short game is exceptional right now. If we could clean up the rest of it.
Drop. This one's for bogey.
Honestly, with the way our short game is,
Looking good.
As crazy as this sounds, this could be the one.
Go. Putting it on in for bogey.
There's something about the way the short game feels right now that I think we can strike. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that.
Sitting at 4 over. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here.
I don't know.
I think this looks pretty safe.
I just feel good right now. I don't feel nervous right now. I was nervous to start, but that's always going to be the case, right?
Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole.
Come on. That's the shot. That's the shot. Let's get a birdie here and get back into it. Get your one times ready, everybody. This round is far from over. We fight.
We are about 100.
Thing about this challenge series, the difficulty of this challenge is not only how hard the course is. It's the one time a week. It's once I go to start the challenge and hit the record button, that's the round. There's no cutting out. There's no rage quitting. You see all the pain. You see all the joy. And that's another thing that makes this challenge hard. There's no practicing of the course. You play that course. You play that round. Could go good. It could go bad. And it could be an Albie. Or there's no Albie on this golf course. This is an eagle, but still. I'm going partial 3-wood. Partial 3-woods have been feeling good lately. Or hybrid. Partial hybrid. Be the one, please. Right. If that's on the green, this is striking distance. Come on. Let's go, YouTube.
Nice shot. That'll do.
That fresh cup of espresso is kicking in right now.
No two ways around it. Let's see how you do.
31 feet, uphill 1 foot. Left to right, right to left.
Oh, it could be. Oh.
Such a good effort. Can't really be upset. That was so close. As soon as John said it could be, I knew it was probably missing. But wow, we are on. Our short game is on. This is going to be a tough one. These are the ones that can make or break your round here.
This putt's going.
And we're making them. Like, short game is exceptional.
Get out of here with a par.
If we could combine our short game today with the driving action we had about 5 attempts ago,
on the round.
It's challenge complete.
Left to right breeze on this hole.
It's been a long time since short game has been on like this. I'm not convinced it's ever been on like this in this challenge series. I really don't. What about you all? Putting is exceptional. Flopping, chipping. We're just... I feel dialed in on the short game shots. I just don't feel dialed in on the approach shots.
Good shot.
Thanks, John.
And setting up around 215 yards out.
216, uphill 15. This cross headwind is going to be tough. It's got to be the partial 3. Hybrid in this wind comes up short. We found that out the hard way.
Well, I think this will find the surface.
That's great. Hey, I've been hitting the partial 3 woods really good lately. That this is a putt that we have made in the past. We've actually birdied this hole quite a bit on long putts. I say quite a bit. Quite a bit on this course is like 4 times, but still.
This would take your score to 3 over if you get this.
40 feet uphill 1 inch. 40 feet uphill 1 inch. Steady right to left. This is insane. We've had this putt before, but it's a different type of break than normal. You all have never left it one time in a comment or said it out loud during watching. Now's the time. A massive birdie chance. Oh, didn't play it out enough. That was so close.
No.
Just a bit more outside.
Par.
Unless we at least we left it in a makeable par putt. But this is where I struggle the most, putting in shadows. It's always been a problem for me in this game.
Oh, it's getting there.
That's huge. Let's go.
There we go. There's your par.
Very consistent short game. Short game is on today. We just, I mean, holes number 1 and 2, you're probably gonna bogey, right? On the round, when we beat this challenge
on this hole
today, holes 1 and 2 will be bogeyed. I really believe the day this challenge is completed, here after we go on a birdie stretch here, going to be a bogey start. I just know it. You know, it's interesting. I feel the most focused I've been in a while on this challenge, and I feel like that's a big success short game, but it also just shows how tough it is. Even when you're focused, that's so unlucky.
Well, let's regroup. And here's our second shot on the 9th.
But even when you're focused, you know, and like you're focusing, you're playing good, just how tough this course is. Wait a second. We have a shot here. Am I crazy to think this? No, we definitely have a shot here. Because, hear me out. A little bit of shot shaping here, or a lot of it. Put it around, fade it, onto, even if this hits that road, it's going to generate so much spin with this wind, it might stop. I don't know. This also could be detrimental to this very solid front nine. We're in striking distance. We are in striking distance. We've got to think. We've had 6 birdies on the back before. We were in striking distance. That birdie did not come on the 9. What worries me on this shot right here is the tree right in front of us. I think the ball hits that tree. And then if that happens, we're done for. The problem is the lie. 68, 79%. I just don't see this ball carrying like I expect it to. And we're hitting from the rough. We're not going to generate spin. That ball's gone. Even if it hits the road. Wow, we just got unlucky. We just got unlucky. On a very good drive, you know? Put this up into striking distance, so it's all you can do. That's such an unlucky roll. If that doesn't hit the cart path, if it hits the rough, it's going to slide right into the fairway. Here's the shot. Here's the shot, everybody. This is it. This is it. That's perfect. I'm not leaving this short.
Nice approach.
You all have seen me do that recently.
Left to the hole.
I'm going to hit it still conservatively because we have to realize that if we miss this putt, it's all the way down out of bounds. So, but I'm not hitting it 2 feet in front of me or a couple inches like I've done 1,000 times.
This one's on a good line.
Yes!
That'll work for your par. Nicely done.
We did it. Wow, that is huge. That was good decision making to not throw away our round.
For you.
We could have thrown our round away with that 8-iron.
Par 5 here.
Did you all see how much speed that ball was going? That ball was gone if we missed that putt. That was a perfect read. And you all were probably nervous. When you all saw me hit that putt, you all were probably thinking, there's no way it's breaking that much, Ryan. There's no way. With how those grid lines are moving, I knew it was going to break that much. Wow. That is the clutchest putt of Ryan Gamer's career. And now we're left with the golf hole that we need a birdie. And to birdie this golf hole, you don't need much fancy club work. You don't. We've learned that recently. You don't need to get fancy here. There's actually a lot of people in the comment sections who's taught me through 44 attempts that I'm getting way carried away on this golf hole. Many of you have been like, Ryan, you are overcomplicating this golf hole. You can't get there in 2, really. It's not a bad birdie hole if you hit it to the right. So I learned. It took me a while. But I learned. Because this shot right here is the place you want to be in. That's beautiful. Did you all see that swing, though?
I like
if you didn't, don't rewind it.
This one's your 3rd.
It's lucky we missed in opposite directions there. Sand wedge off this backboard, striking distance. Last time we had this shot, I swung big time, and we went over the green. We're not doing that today. Not today. Not today. One time. Yep, I knew it. See, when I'm feeling it, sometimes you got to practice swing. I knew the slow was coming. Perfection.
This one has eyes for the green.
Perfection. It's going to roll up the hill, back down into the hole. You can't hit it any better than that. That is perfection. Are you kidding me?
That's a nice little approach shot there. This next putt is for your birdie.
5-footer. Steady left to right.
This putt's good so far.
Get in there, baby.
Well, that one dropped, and that's for birdie.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose? It's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond, how you persevere. Finish the front with 3 pars, a birdie on 10. Wake up.
And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one.
We got a lot of fight. $167, downhill 24, 175 carry. With this wind, this is the club. Come on. Good swing. It's a really good swing.
Ooh, can we get a kick to the left?
The wind didn't affect it as much as I expected there. That's still a good swing. I hope this gets off the green. Yes. That's what you want here because
second shot here on the 11th.
That putt is insane, and with this chip shot, you can control it a bit more. Because I could do full backspin, put it up on this slope, and get it to stop. Theoretically. What happened on that one? Should have practiced swing, I guess. Don't know where that overswing came from. That was an overswing by like 20%.
Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green.
That's a shot I've hit so many times, though. You know, that's one of those shots you hit so many times in the game, but you get to it in the Impossible Challenge, and it's completely different. Gotta make this. Shake it off. Shake it off. Come on. the line.
Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip.
That's such a disappointing bogey when we were in prime position to score par.
4 over par.
That's gonna happen though. You know, I say this a lot. It's got to be perfect golf, and we hit the perfect swing on the last hole for the approach, and we missed that one. Sometimes you'll miss shots you don't expect to miss, right? And that's partly why I miss them, right? We birdied 12 last week. Wasn't that last week? Or was that the week before? Let's do it again. You know, this shows YouTube how close we are and how close we've been. We're not playing the best golf today at all. This is far from our best. I wouldn't even say it's great golf. It's solid golf.
We don't need as much distance as
but
normal.
short game has been phenomenal.
Is well below us.
It shows how close we are to beating this challenge. And again, I have until the new game comes out for this challenge series. And I don't want this to be easy. You know, I've had a lot of comments over these 44 attempts. Like, Ryan, lower the green speeds. Play it on pro. You know, change the difficulty. Play the new version of the course. I don't want this impossible challenge to be any easier. I want it to be unobtainable. Just like impossible. Unable to occur, exist, or be done. That's what I want the impossible challenge to be for me, right? Like that's the beauty of this challenge. I'm trying to help myself with perseverance and not giving up, which is what this challenge helps me with. Helps me to keep fighting. This challenge actually inspires me to keep fighting, and I'm not going to give up until probably. So we have until the new game comes out. The last one will be probably 2 weeks before the game comes out. 2 weeks before the new game comes out. We keep fighting. If we fail, I realize this is the impossible challenge. We may never beat this. I've talked about this a lot. But I want to go down swinging, right? I don't want to quit before that day, because I want to go down swinging. Let's make this.
Heading toward the right.
Sometimes you go down swinging bad. Ah! Sometimes you go down swinging. We were swinging there.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
Now, interesting enough, in 45 attempts, we've never been here. Good thing. Good thing. I don't even know. Just put this up on the green.
Ruh-roh.
What are the odds of this? That's so frustrating. This is perfect, actually, after that speech. You know, I said I want it to be. The course said, oh, Ryan, you want us to be unable to occur, exist, or be done? Oh, okay, we've been taking it easy on you the last few weeks, Central Park AG says. And it says, hey, welcome to the gauntlet. Welcome to Central Park AG. Oh my, 28 feet, uphill 1 foot, steady right to left putt. Oh, this course. Wow, do I want to rage quit off this course, never play it again? You better believe it. I'm just too stubborn and too persevering. Is that the word? I just don't have that quit in me. When I set a deadline or goal, you know, like, I will try until that deadline comes. There's many things I've never completed in real life that I thought was impossible, and I almost had it but didn't get it. That's so mean. This golf hole, it looked like it was going to stop. I was about to say it's finally going to stop. Of course it doesn't.
Here we go, 30 feet away.
This hole has caused many people to rage quit out of this challenge, I would say. Probably caused many people to rage quit to not watch this challenge after they see hole 12.
Oh!
No! You know, hole 12 will do what hole 12 does. You either make the putt or you shoot it again from the same spot. Or actually, it's usually a bit different, which makes this hole even harder.
And 29 feet from the cup.
Come on. Welcome to Central Park AG, everybody.
Yikes, that went right by.
Was that swing plan? I thought that was perfect. I thought it was the perfect read. Swing plan was interesting. Look at the ball. At least Ryan doesn't have to move very much. It's what the virtual athlete likes, when he just can stand there. No, I can tell you one thing. Ryan Gamer does not like this course. It's not the word he would use to describe his relationship with this golf course. He respects it.
Right by.
How many times can you lip out? Swing plane was to the left there. Hole 12 will do what hole 12 does. You know, if we can get the approach shots
hopefully we can get this one to drop
on par with the short game this round, we can do this. We only have a few more attempts left, really. I mean, you think about it, you know, only have a few more attempts. You know, I said this a long time ago. So like the first 25 attempts was every week, right? And then after that, it was moved to every other week. And then I've kind of got more back in every week, but it's not going to be every week in the future. Some of you are like, Ryan, you got to do it every week. Well, I don't have to. And no, I'm not going to do it every week. But my plan is every other week in the summer, especially. That is, if I can get it in every week, I will. I will if I can, but I don't foresee that happening.
Oh, come on, get in.
Get in there, baby.
That is
yeah, it's for quintuple bogey, but any putt made there is momentum for the future. That hole 12 does what hole 12 does. That was a birdie on 10.
Sitting at 9 over.
Or 9 or 10, yeah.
Right on this
birdie on 10. Should have never been a bogey on 11. And then 12 is going to be 12, but like, this course is insane. I mean, what else do you say? Like, we're not playing perfect, and this course will strike you unless you play perfect. Oh, Central Park AG.
Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful.
A pitching wedge, 91 yards, downhill 3. Send it. Yep, and then get down the hill. It usually doesn't stop here. It may. Come on, game. We need you to give us something. Please stop. It's going to stop.
That
Thank
should
you.
do nicely. All right, if you can sink this.
Central Park AG.
Snatch a birdie and be on
It's
our way.
out there. This course is alive. It says, Ryan, come back. Ryan, come back next week. Ryan, come back. Ryan, come back.
No, it's going right by the hole.
That actually, I was not expecting that break at all. It's gone. Wow, that, I mean, I did pull it big time. So that probably factored into that. When it rains, it pours in this challenge sometime. That's perfect.
Well judged on that one.
So close.
Okay,
When it rains, it
sitting at
pours.
10 over for the day.
We got lucky that ball did not roll all the way down.
We've got a par 3 here. Hope we can get it close.
196, downhill 40 feet, into this wind. Send it. That could be in. And then roll down the hill, please.
Well, look at you. Look at you go. Here we go. This putt for the bird.
How many times have we played this course? 45 times now? How many times have you seen a ball stop down a yellow slope and stop that quickly? Even in a transition to a slight uphill? Never. Welcome to Central Park AG. You can't make this stuff up. Bugs Bunny was underneath that green. I'm telling you, it had a magnet. Central Park AG. Alan Greenspun, when he designed this, kind of like Space Jam, put Bugs Bunny under these greens with a magnet. No, because AG would have told Bugs Bunny to send that putt into the hole. That is heartbreaking. That ball rode on that was a yellow-red slope, up the hill, then back down, and stops. It never stops on this golf course.
And a great effort on this hole to bounce back.
We almost did the ace clause.
Great work. That's a birdie.
Remember the ace clause in the Impossible Challenge series.
Yeah, you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole.
It was almost challenge complete. Imagine the ace clause was declared at the Predator AG. We've never been close. But wow, could you imagine? Ah! Oh my, that's heartbreaking. That was such a perfect golf shot. I don't think I'll ever hit a better shot on that hole. That was how you get an ace on that golf hole.
Good shot. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin.
Wow, Central Park does what it does best. Breaks hearts. This course does what it does best, YouTube.
Might be in trouble on this
It's
one.
a heartbreaker. This course gives you hope and then just strikes it away.
We'll get on the green next time. And this is our third shot.
This course wants you to leave it, but it wants you to leave it hurting with also a little bit of hope. Isn't that this golf course? Like it wants you to come back. Wants to give you enough success.
Setting up here for your fourth.
But it doesn't want you to win. Here we go. What a putt. Of course. That one lips in. We've had putts hit the pin like that and miss a lot. Hole number 12 lipped out 3 or 4 times.
And sitting at 9 over for the day.
Can't make this stuff up.
Ready to tee off here on the 16th
Only in the
hole.
Impossible Challenge series, right? This course can crush you. The mental toll that this course takes on you, like I'm serious, some of you might not understand.
Okay.
Taking on
Setting
this
up about
challenge
180
each
yards
week.
out.
You all don't understand the mental part of this challenge and how hard it is to come back. Like, whether it's every week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, coming back to this challenge, maybe you all do realize that. If you played this challenge, you know. Coming back to this challenge is tough. That's a challenge in itself. Oh, you've got to have a lot of grit, determination, and fight to come back after a course has just beat you down after you have played pretty good short game wise. That's beautiful. Come on, Central Park AG, give this one to us. Come on. We'll come back next week. We'll come back next week, guaranteed, if this goes in. Imagine. Ah!
We're on the green with that one. Well
27 feet. Uphill 5
27
inches.
feet away.
Steady right to left. Birdie.
Oh, man.
Have we had a lip in? Have we had one lip in this round? We've had none. We've been right there, though. This, in my opinion, is the best short game ever, besides that one mistake in hole 11. It stops there? Oh, yeah. Wait, no. Does it stop here? You tell me the... Thank you, though, Central Park. Thank you, but... Wow, you're a heartbreaking course.
Well, it's going right by the hole.
Can't make this stuff up.
Okay, let's do this. 13 feet.
I mean, what do you say, YouTube? Anybody counting lip outs? That has to be 7 or 8. We had 3 of them on 12.
Sitting at 10 over for your round.
I mean, and this is the win where you have to sit it out. Like, it's impossible to get there. I want to know, though, honestly, we're sitting 10 over right now. We can't gain 10 strokes in 2 holes, believe it or not. But I'm going to see if we hit an overpower, can we get this over there? Probably not, but I'm going to try. Yeah, but realistically, am I ever going to hit a 107 again? No.
Ooh, fetched up in the branches here.
Oh, we got over.
No, that's not a great one.
Did we?
Hitting into an elevated green.
We got
here.
over, but
a little
like,
extra club, I think.
Did we? So now we know in that win, there is no shot. I hit a 107 and still didn't get there. You've got to lay way out to the right.
That little outing, we're back on the fairway. Good stuff.
You like how John says after that little outing?
Shot.
After that little outing. Thanks, John. Gotta pitch this. Come on, Ryan.
Coming in for a landing here on the green.
That's beautiful. That is gorgeous.
Good little shot there.
What? Where's that tempo been the whole day, Ryan?
To save par.
9 feet downhill, 1 inch. Hey, it's a disappointing round. Like, it is. It's a disappointing round. Although short game was there, the swing tempo's been feeling good recently too. It's just, you just never know. In this game, just like real golf for me, you just never know how the swing's gonna be.
Looking good.
That's the mystery of the impossible challenge, right? You all have seen me swing 1,000 different ways.
Left for bogey. Oh, well, that's too bad. Second bogey in a row, unfortunately.
This course, I think, needed to humble me today. I was going in. I went in today. I've been playing pretty well lately in this game, tempo wise. You know, this challenge, I know we may not have been like super close recently, but these last 15 attempts on this course have been very, very solid. And I feel like we're getting there. We just need that one lucky round. I feel like the focus has been there. I mean, these past 2 weeks, probably the most focused I've been. I haven't talked during my swing, believe it or not. And
really nice swing.
I don't know. It's just you got to play perfect, and we just don't have that perfect swing. So it's going to take luck, a lot of luck. I don't think the perfect swing is ever going to come. So we need luck. A whole lot of it.
On the 18th.
The lip ins today, if they go in, that's the luck we needed. It's painful to have so many lip outs. This is probably the most lip outs I've ever had in a round of golf. I've hit some of the best flop shots I've ever hit in this challenge today. And best short game, we messed up on one chip shot. One chip shot, and that changed the momentum.
165 yards out.
If we put that close in par 11, it changes everything. Got unlucky on the ace, too. The almost ace. Send it in. Beautiful.
Safe approach. Nice. And
22 feet uphill 1 foot, steady right to left.
Looking super. Right by the hole.
I guarantee you that's a putt we're going to have to make to win this challenge.
One in the cup and then bomb over to the
That's a putt we're gonna have to make. That's a disappointing round, and we fought. You know, I'm proud of myself for not giving up, not getting flustered, continuing to fight, right? Because after what hole 12 did, you know how easy it is to stop. Kept fighting. You persevered. At the end of the day, challenge 45, unsuccessful. But you learned from each one. Short game's there.
Tapping that in to finish our round. Nice.
We just need a little more luck. That we got so many lip outs. Momentum wasn't there today. You know, the first 2 holes, you're going to start with bogeys probably. We battled back. 71 fairways. That's the best fairway percentage in weeks. 38 gers. That's really good for this course. 1.67 putts per hole. 83 on the scorecard. That course beat us up today on some golf holes, especially whoever cut the holes today for this pin location. If AG went out and cut the holes fresh, I mean, they need to have some modifications next week, AG. So that is a bogey start, and then we parred, bogeyed par, and number 6 we ended up with the bogey there. Almost made a par with that putt, and then we par, birdie 10. So that's a great stretch of golf. 1 under through those 4 holes, 4 under the close out the front, and then 11. That chip shot really messed with the momentum there. We were 3 over at that point, and we were in striking distance. If I hit a better chip shot on 11, that probably changes everything. It's crazy to think about that, but it's true. The momentum shift, if we chip that close in par, sitting 3 over going into 12, if we can somehow conquer 12 and get lucky, that's really what you need on that hole. You're moving into the back, sitting with, you need 3 more birdies when you have 3 birdie opportunities on those last few holes, last 6. That changes everything. And we should have had that ace. I still think there's no shot that ball stopped. I will never understand how that ball stopped. You know, I've played this course a lot, and this course just doesn't make sense sometimes. It's just, that's one thing that makes this course so unique and so, I don't know if I'd use the word fun to play, but so much of a mystery, because you just never know what you're gonna get out there. If you've watched all these attempts, you know. If you haven't watched all these attempts, don't go back and watch them all. Trust me, don't put yourself through that. There's some good laughs and good golf shots along the way. But you all are all legends. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps. I might have already said that. I don't even know. That's what this course does to me. What have I said? I will see you in the next one. In the meantime, before the next challenge series video, plenty of other content to tune into. A new video every single day. The Ryan Gamer, the same athlete you see taking on this challenge every week, is the multi-sport athlete on the channel, and he's playing the other sports at a high level, and he's playing golf at a high level, just not here at Central Park. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.